Hey everyone, it's Jamie and welcome back to my channel. Today we are diving deep into a topic that's close to all of our heart's relationships. Specifically, how to build strong, lasting relationships that stand the test of time. We all crave that deep connection, that feeling of truly being seen and understood. But sometimes the path to get there can feel, well, a little bit murky. So, I want to share some insights with you, insights that I've learned from years of research and from listening to countless stories of courage, vulnerability, and love. Let's unpack the secrets to building a truly fulfilling and resilient relationship. You know, relationships thrive on communication. It's the lifeblood that keeps everything flowing. And I'm not just talking about surface-level chatter. I mean really talking sharing your needs, your dreams, your fears. And just as important as speaking your truth is listening, truly listening, to your partner. Hearing their words, understanding their perspective, and responding with empathy. Because when we feel heard and understood, we feel safe to be vulnerable. And that vulnerability, my friends, is the birthplace of connection. But let's be real, disagreements are bound to happen. It's how we handle them that makes all the difference. Instead of pointing fingers or playing the blame game, couples who navigate conflict effectively approach it as a team. They listen with open hearts and minds, seeking to understand rather than judge. Respect. It's not just a word we throw around lightly, it's the bedrock upon which strong relationships are built. Respecting our partners means honoring their individuality, their thoughts, their feelings, especially when we don't see eye to eye. It's about recognizing that their experiences are valid even if we haven't walked in their shoes. And it's about expressing appreciation for who they are and what they bring to our lives. Think about it, when we feel respected, we feel valued, we feel safe to be our authentic selves. And that sense of safety, that feeling of being seen and accepted for who we truly are, that's where true intimacy takes root. Let's talk about conflict for a moment. Now, I know it's not the most glamorous topic, but it's an inevitable part of any relationship. The key is not to avoid conflict altogether, but to learn how to navigate it in a way that strengthens your bond, rather than tearing it down. Couples who thrive in the face of conflict have learned the art of disagreeing respectfully. They approach difficult conversations with a spirit of collaboration, seeking to understand their partner's perspective, rather than trying to prove them wrong. Remember, it's not about winning the argument, it's about finding a solution that works for both of you. And sometimes, that means being willing to apologize, to acknowledge our part in the situation, and to meet our partners with compassion and understanding. Imagine building a house on a foundation of sand. It wouldn't be very sturdy, would it? The same goes for relationships. When we share core values with our partners, values like honesty, respect, and kindness, we create a solid foundation that can withstand the storms of life. And when I talk about values, I'm not just talking about the big, lofty ideals. I'm also talking about the everyday things that matter to us, how we spend our time, how we communicate, how we show love. When our values are aligned, it creates a sense of harmony and purpose in our relationship. It gives us a shared vision for the future and helps us navigate challenges with a united front. You know, empathy is more than just a buzzword. It's the ability to step into someone else's shoes, to truly see the world through their eyes, and to feel what they're feeling. In relationships, empathy is like oxygen. It's essential for survival. When we can empathize with our partners, we create a space of deep understanding and connection. We show them that we're there for them no matter what. And that's incredibly powerful, because when we feel seen and supported, we're more likely to open up, to be vulnerable, and to let our partners in. Here's the thing about relationships. They're not static. We're constantly growing and evolving as individuals, and our relationships need to evolve along with us. Couples who embrace growth understand that change is inevitable, and they approach it with a spirit of curiosity and excitement. They're willing to have those tough conversations, to challenge each other to be their best selves, and to support each other's dreams, even when it means stepping outside of their comfort zones. Remember, growth isn't always easy. It can be messy and uncomfortable at times, but it's in those moments of discomfort that we often discover the greatest depths of our love and commitment. Chapter 7. The Language of Love, Expressing Affection. We all have different ways of giving and receiving love. Some of us are all about words of affirmation, while others crave physical touch or acts of service. The key is to understand our partner's love language and to make an effort to speak it regularly. It doesn't have to be anything grand or elaborate. Sometimes the smallest gestures, a loving glance, a heartfelt compliment, a helping hand, can speak volumes. Because when we feel loved and appreciated, we feel connected. We feel safe to be vulnerable. And we're more likely to show up as our best selves in our relationships. Chapter 8. Finding Joy, the Importance of Shared Laughter. Life can be challenging, right? That's why it's so important to find joy in the everyday moments. And what better way to do that than to share some laughter with the person you love? Couples who prioritize fun and laughter create a sense of lightness and connection in their relationship. They know how to make each other smile, even on the toughest days. So, go ahead, be silly, make each other laugh. Because when we laugh together, we create memories that will last a lifetime. Chapter 9. The Gift of Forgiveness, Letting Go of Resentment. We're all human, we all make mistakes, and that's okay. What matters most is how we handle those mistakes. Do we hold on to resentment and anger, or do we choose to forgive? Forgiveness isn't about condoning hurtful behavior. It's about releasing ourselves from the burden of anger and resentment so that we can move forward with our hearts open. It's about recognizing that our partners are human, just like us, and that they're doing the best they can with what they know. Chapter 10. The Foundation of Trust, Building a Safe Haven. Imagine a relationship without trust. It would be like a house of cards, wouldn't it? One wrong move and the whole thing comes tumbling down. Trust is the foundation upon which all strong relationships are built. It's about knowing that we can count on our partners, that they'll be there for us, and that they'll always have our best interests at heart. Building trust takes time and effort. It requires us to be vulnerable, to be honest, and to keep our promises. But the rewards are immeasurable. Because when we trust our partners completely, we create a safe haven where love can flourish. Chapter 11. Nurturing Individuality, the Balance of Togetherness and Independence. Here's the thing, we don't have to lose ourselves in our relationships. In fact, the strongest relationships are those in which both partners feel free to be their own people. It's about finding that sweet spot between togetherness and independence. It's about supporting each other's passions, encouraging each other's growth, and respecting each other's need for space. Because when we feel free to be ourselves, we bring our whole selves to the relationship. Chapter 12. Weathering the Storms, Facing Challenges as a United Front. Life is full of ups and downs, right? There will be times when our relationships are tested, when we face challenges that make us question everything. But it's in those moments that our love is truly put to the test. Couples who weather the storms together know that they're stronger as a team. They approach challenges with a spirit of resilience, knowing that they can overcome anything as long as they have each other. They don't shy away from difficult conversations, they lean into them, knowing that communication is key to navigating tough times, and they never ever give up on each other. Outro. Cultivating lasting love. Your journey starts now. So, there you have it. The secrets to building strong, lasting relationships. Relationships that are built on a foundation of open communication, mutual respect, and unwavering support. I know it might seem like a lot to take in, but remember, building a strong relationship is a journey, not a destination. It's about taking small steps every day, showing up for each other, and never giving up on the power of connection. What are your thoughts on this? Drop them below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more content like this so I can continue helping others become their best selves. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Also share this if you got value so other people can receive the help. AccoXO, reflect on your relationship. Spend a few minutes today thinking about which of these elements you're already doing well and where you can improve. Choose one small action. Commit to practicing one of these elements consistently this week. For example, write your partner a heartfelt note expressing gratitude for something specific they do. Schedule 10 minutes daily for uninterrupted conversation about each other's day. Discuss with your partner. Share what you've learned from this video and have an open discussion about how you can work together to nurture your relationship. Create a ritual. Start a new tradition like a weekly date night or a daily morning coffee chat to strengthen your connection over time. Celebrate your efforts. Acknowledge the progress you make even in small ways. Celebrate what works and adapt what doesn't. Remember, relationships are built on consistent, intentional effort. Start small, but stay committed. Relationships reveal where you have not healed. That's why your partner will trigger you. It's a normal thing and a good thing if you know how to heal from it. Your partner will help you grow more than anyone else if they know how to support and challenge you at the right time. Learn how to communicate with your partner in a healthy way so you can support and challenge each other to grow into who you're destined to become. What are your thoughts on this? Drop them below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more content like this so I can continue helping others become their best selves. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Also share this if you got value so other people can receive the help. XOXO.